Hey guys, David is saying here, and looks like they're gonna add another installment to the Underworld trilogy. Like, they already made like 4 films, now they're gonna go with a 5th one. This time it's called Underworld Blood Wars. They began with back in 2003 with Underworld. I saw it, loved it. They made a sequel, still loved it. They went further with the mythology by explaining that, you know, Victor wasn't the original vampire, it was someone else, and then there was the original werewolf where there were two were brothers. It was kind of like a sort of Cain and Abel sort of deal, and I love that as well. Then they came out with a prequel film trying to explain furthermore the relationship between why these two sides really hate each other, and it was like, I don't know why they did that, because it was fully explained in the first 2 films. So like, why are you gonna make a prequel film explaining this rivalry, this blood feud which lasted for centuries when we kind of know what happened? We just haven't seen it. Now that we've seen it, okay, I don't know why. Then they came out with another one in 2012 called Underworld Awakening, where it was like a mini time skip or so, and they decided to, hey, Celine and her Bay decide to, I don't know, something happens. I can't hardly remember because there was nothing to be rememberable about that film, really. Besides that they created, like, a child, I don't know how, through science of some sort. I don't know. Again, I just hated the damn film. I can't even remember it. I think I just only seen like once or twice. But now they're doing Underworld Blood Wars, and now I'm like, well, let's see how they're going to screw it up this time. So, let's get down to the trailer.
The vampire and lichen clans have been at war for centuries.
No kidding.
Turning our world into a battlefield. For me, the fight is personal. Everyone I've ever loved has been hunted down. Now a new war is being waged.
Celine, the lichens are moving again. They have a new leader, Marius.
I'm finished with this war.
Well, it's not finished with you. He wants the blood of you and your daughter.
Even I don't know where she is. I need you to deliver a message. Tell your Marius I'm coming for him. Do you understand your message?
We need Celine to end the war. She cannot be trusted. She is the purest of us all. She is the key to the futures of lichens and vampires. And when we have the blood of Celine and her daughter, we will be invincible.
I will be more powerful than any vampire in this coven.
Okay, 2 big bads here.
You must help me, Protector. You must go north. You will find answers there.
If you want to win this war, you will need to go further than even a warrior of your renown has ever ventured before.
Damn!
Impossible. There's nothing stopping her now. There are too many of them.
Do I look worried?
All I want is your blood.
Come and get it.
Coming soon. That's in January. So, what do I give this trailer? Alright. It got me. You got me. You got me sold. I'll see this film. But, like, has this trailer kind of showed me the whole deal? In a sense, it kind of did. In my opinion, it kind of showed me like 95.9% of the whole film. The question is, will she be able to stop these 2 new threats? Because it looks like there's one female vampire who doesn't like want to be part of the council no more, or think that she's better than everyone else, some type of prideful thing, and she wants the blood of Celine so she can become, basically more powerful than her. Then we got a new werewolf, Big Bad, and he too wants to become basically the strongest. So maybe he wants to just wipe out all vampires. I don't know. It seems like again this same war, and yet they say it's a new war. And like you can even see the actress Celine's kind of like saying through the lines like, why am I still here? I'm done with this war. Like, can we just do something else? Could you create just some other type of creature that I can just simply fight, and then, you know, I'll go and do this movie? But no. Apparently it's still the same thing. The vampires, the werewolves are at each other. They're trying to find Celine so they can try to make themselves even more powerful so they can just become the apex predator of all apex predators maybe. But it looks like Celine may not be even stronger this time, because it looks like in the trailer it shows that she has to even become something even more powerful. Like I thought she already was, because I remember in Underworld Awakening that she brought a vampire back from the dead, or almost healed the vampire by giving the vampire her blood. So it's like, thought she was like already and almost invincible, but looks like they're trying to make her a god now. But it looks like they took her blood before this, transitioning to her almost godliness, because we do kind of see the vampire, female vampire Big Bad, drink blood, and she was kind of going through some change. And then when we see the Big Bad werewolf go through his werewolf change, he doesn't look like a regular common werewolf. He looks like something almost of a hybrid or something, because we still kind of see his face features in his transformation. So maybe either that they're doing something completely different now with the werewolves when they change, where you can still see like their human like features. But other than that, like usually, even when it came to like the first ever werewolf, like you didn't see his human features at all. So it looks like they may or may not bring the daughter back, because even Celine was like, even though they're looking for my blood and yet my daughter's blood, like I don't even know where my daughter is. So, and I haven't seen even like her husband or boyfriend, whatever, in this trailer at all, except for the flashback of, oh, all of her people close to her, loved ones, are like been hunted down. So is they're trying to say that he's dead? You know, I'm about to like look up later on IMDb to see if he's in like the cast. But if not, who knows? He might just make a small cameo. But if it's just her going through everything, and who knows, maybe her daughter may appear, it'll be a little bit more interesting, because we rarely got to even see a little bit of her in Underworld Awakening. But in my opinion, it's strange how I predicted that eventually this film was going to be coming out in January and flop, but it just said coming soon, so it may not come out in January, and if it doesn't, okay, there could be hopes for it. But I still see again this repeatedness of vampires versus werewolves, even though they said that this is a new war. So I want to hear your thoughts, so leave a comment below about your reaction, and please leave a like. David the Saint, signing off.